everybody. It is Janet Metzger of the Network Marketer's Den. You know, my passion really and truly is helping you, the network marketer, the direct seller. I've been in the business a long time. And although I retired from the corporate world, I have kept my fingers and toes in the business and have a business of my own in network marketing. And it's such a great profession. And my goal is to help you to achieve all your goals and dreams, regardless of what company you are with. So this came to me after having some discussions with some clients. And what I quickly learned is probably the biggest gap that people have, and that's part of the training that I do, is the onboarding. You know, we're so excited when we finally get that new team member, and then we blow it. You know, it's so hard to find someone. So what our goal needs to be is to keep them. And quite honestly, if we don't onboard the right way, you set yourself up to fail. More importantly, you set that new distributor up to fail. So this is so important. So you've got to keep in mind, this is truly the slow down to speed up method. You have to do that. You can't, just put them on and let them go and, sink or swim. I know that some companies, some people have that philosophy, but quite honestly, it just doesn't work. You know, this is an industry where some companies, some people have a turnover of 85, 90, 95%. Well, what if you could slow that attrition down? The methods that I use, and I'll be talking about here, I have been able to reduce turnover with companies in my own business down to 50%. So it's huge. So it's not only about bringing them on, it's about keeping them, right? Okay, get rid of that hamster wheel or that revolving door. So like I said, you get so excited. And it's so important to be able to have a methodology to give them a really great start. And it's going to take time and effort on both of your parts. This is not about you doing it for the new person. It is a marriage, if you will. There's equal parts in there. So right off the bat, if you say that you don't have time to train and develop people, quite honestly, you shouldn't be recruiting. So just know that you've got to set some time aside, but you won't have to do as much recruiting because you won't have people leaving as fast as they came in. So you're going to be by their side. So make sure that they know you're going to be by their side, but you're not going to do it for them. You're kind of like the training wheels. You're there to guide them. And if you have kids, you don't make their bed for them every single day, because when they leave the house, when they're 18, 19 years old and they go to college, they don't know how to make their bed. No, that's what this is like. You're going to teach them how to help themselves. So there's a few key things that I want you to keep in mind. Right away, you've got to be able to block off time in your schedule for the follow-up with this new person. Okay, really critical. And I can't go through all of that today, but as I work with my students, we go through that, what it takes, kind of a schedule, if you will, and a methodology that you can follow. In an ideal world, if they start on a Monday, on Tuesday, you're having another conversation with them just to see how they are. Imagine how many questions. Go back to when you first started, the questions that you have. And if you're not there to answer the questions, not just answer them, but to teach them how to find out for themselves, what's going to happen is they're going to get stuck and they're not going to do anything. So again, you're not going to do it for them, but you're going to show them how to do it. Okay, and there's actually some verbiage that I use that seems to work pretty darn well. It's this simple. If you get people started right away making money and having a win, they're going to keep going. It's when they don't have any wins that people get frustrated. Gosh, I know I do too. So it really does make sense that you help them to make money right away. Here's the biggie. Boy, I can think of so many instances with this. So let's say you've been with your company, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 5 years, does not matter. Don't tell them everything that you know in the first hour that you've met them, okay? They're just going to be overwhelmed. They're going to be overwhelmed. Again, slow down to speed up, because you're going to have these continual conversations and being with them. You've got to think that way. You don't have to tell them everything all at once. You got to tell them only what they need to know. This is the just-in-time training method. So really, really important things. You got to take it one step at a time. Now, not all companies, but most companies have some sort of a quick start, fast start to get that new person off to a good start and earning money. Maybe there's a bonus attached to it. Maybe there isn't, but most companies have something like that. So rather than trying to explain this whole comp plan and no, just focus on them earning that fast start or quick start bonus. That's all you've got to do. So what you want to do is you want to spend the majority of the time. They say, yes, let's get you going. You got to take care of that paperwork, recommend which kit they should be ordering, have them do that. Don't worry about, you got to join this Facebook group and you got to get on here and this training and They just started. Okay, that's going to come, but you don't have to do it all at once, because quite honestly, they're just going to get inundated with information and what you need them to do, what they need to do. I should take that off. It's not about what you need. It's what they need. What they need to do is they need to start taking action. Okay, so really, really important. So you want to start with making sure they understand this fast start bonus, quick start bonus. So just as an example, you know what? When you achieve your fast start bonus, this is what's going to happen. You're going to earn this much money just from your sales, and you're going to get another bonus. So in the first week, you could earn $500. Okay, let's focus on you getting the fast start bonus. Okay, that's it. Not I want to get a car and I want to do this and I want to retire from my job. All that's going to come. So that's part of the goal setting, but you've got to make sure that you've got those really short-term goals. So for now, just focus on the fast start bonus. Focus on the first week, the first month, nothing farther than that. And this is all you need to do. This is all you need to worry about. The rest of the stuff's going to come later. So when they start asking kind of questions like that, which happens all the time, they want to know about this. What about taxes? And you know what? You haven't even sold anything yet. I know that's important right now. We don't need to worry about that. I'll get you those answers when the time is appropriate. For now, this is what we want to focus on. So focus on that fast start bonus. And what you have to do, what your responsibility is to show them and to guide them how to earn that bonus. Okay. And most of the time, a fast start bonus does focus on sales, as it should, because nobody gets paid until something gets sold. Okay. So let's say that in order to achieve the fast start bonus, I'll just make it up. You need to sell $1,000 worth of retail product, $8,000. Okay, I know what I need to do. I know what the time frame is. And then this is where it comes in. You've got to have some familiarity with what the average customer spend is. So let's say that each customer spends on average about $100. Okay, so guess what? In order for you to earn that fast start bonus, you only need 10 customers, 10 buying customers at $100 a piece, and you've got it. Now, some are going to spend more, some are going to spend less, but let's focus on getting your first 10 customers. Okay, so you know what you need to do there. Then you help them to decide, who do you want to talk to? You know, whatever your product is, who's got the problem that you solve that you know of. Yes, you start with your warm list. We're going to get to social media and that stuff later, but right now, start with your warm list. Yes, you can reach out to people, but you got to show them how they reach out to people. You need to give them the words of what they need to say. So you focus on those first 10 customers. Okay, you need to share with them that not everybody's going to say yes. So make sure you've got enough people to talk with. You check in with them. So how's it going? You know, how many people did you get a chance to share with today? Those are the kind of words that you need to do. Not you gotta know who you're going to bring into the business, and that will come, but it doesn't have to happen that same day. Let's help them to make money right away, because guess what? When they make money right away, they're going to be so stoked, and it's going to be really, really easy for them to talk to people, because they can say, you know what? I started this business. I would love to learn together. Even though I'm brand new, we've got plenty of help. And guess what? In my first week, I earned $300 or whatever the number is. That doesn't matter. But when they're having success, they're excited and they're going to talk to people. But man, if they're not having success and they're not winning, there's not a lot of chance of them building a team. Right. So again, I just go back to slowing down to speed up. You don't have to tell them everything all at once. Of course, in that goal setting session, you want to talk about their goals. What is it that they want to achieve? So it's the long-term goal, the medium goal, but that short-term goal. The first thing we want to do is we want to help you to earn your fast start bonus. Okay. So focus on them finding customers, you know, a little bit of product training that they need to, they don't have to know everything. Okay. They just have to pique interest. That's where you come in and you will help them. Okay. Of course, it's going to involve you talking to them about what they need for their own personal use. You know, they need to be a product of the product. You know that. I'm a huge believer in that. And I know all of you are as well. But don't worry about all of these things down the road. I've joined several companies, not because I'm a promoter, but I like to see what they do. And too often, number one, I don't hear from anybody, you know, and I'll get an email or whatever, but it'll say, do this, that, join the Facebook group, get on this training, you know, but I haven't talked to anybody. So talk to your people. Yes, there should be time for one-on-one, but it's not going to take hours. 15 minutes. Let's schedule a 15-minute call to see where you're at, to answer any questions for you, to guide you. That follow-up meeting should be within 24 to 48 hours. It's not a week later. It's not get them into the company training. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but they joined you. They did not join your company. So I guess what I'm saying about onboarding is don't go overboard with your onboarding. Slow down to speed up. You know, it's not you just started and order the business cards and do this. Yes, that will all come, but you've got to build it. You know, you don't tell them everything at once. Slow down to speed up. But so that is today's message, is don't go overboard with your onboarding, but make sure you are touching that brand new person. Because if you help them to earn money right off the bat, and they keep earning money, your turnover is going to be cut in half. That's really the secret. So this is Janet Metzger of the Network Marketers Den. You want to check out, there's a training video that I have created that's free for anybody, that talks about how you can grow your business in 15 minutes a day. That information is golden for a brand new distributor. It's golden for anybody. So check that out. You can go to my website and find that. And you'll also learn a little bit about the GATE method. That's the formula I use. It's talking about what is the gap? What is it that you are analyzing? You've got to do training, and then you've got to evaluate. And it's just that. It's a simple, easy business, but we complicate it. So slow down to speed up, and don't go overboard on your onboard.